welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have a bug that just flew right in front of my face. I have my 100 eyeshadow challenge update for you. It has been a little bit since I have updated this because, well, you know, life happens, the summer happened, my hiatus happened, lots of things happened. Not enough makeup wearing happened, but I digress. What are you going to do? So, my update. Last update, I was at 11 eyeshadows finished, which is pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sad. And also, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I am not gonna make it to 100 shadows this year, but I'm gonna keep going. I want to see how far I can get. Just rest assured, it's not going to be 100. I may do this again next year. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but let me know what you think. If you think I should try it again next year, since we did, what, 70? Did we do 70 or 75 last year? I don't remember. But, I don't know. Let me know if you think I should try this again next year when hopefully things aren't quite as insane as they were this year. And maybe, crossing fingers, kids will actually be back in school. And, you know, I can kind of have some semblance of normalcy back instead of being a teacher all day long. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, so I was at 11 eyeshadows. Now, I have a few more done. I didn't actually count them, so let me do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that sound right? Yes, I finished 10 since my last update. Still not that great, but let me show you what I finished. The first one is from the Sephora Colorista palette. This was a dark, like, taupey gray color. I did end up franking it because it was hideous. I mean, let's be real. It was hideous. The next one I finished was called Terracotta. It was from the Profusion Eyes palette. It was a beautiful orange. It actually was surprisingly pigmented for a Profusion palette. And this is like the older Profusion before their formulas got better. I actually did really like this one. So that was like a pretty orange. I totally would buy that shade again, like if the formula was a little bit better, but I liked it a whole lot. The next one is the Glamour Doll Eyes Pigment Incognito. This was like super dark. It was technically like a metallic gray, but it was just shy of black. It was that dark. Another Profusion Eyes palette, Depot. This one was called Delight. It was kind of like a reddish color. The pigmentation wasn't that great, and it was technically a shimmer, but it didn't shimmer a whole lot. I liked the color, but you definitely had to build it up. I'm sad to see the color go. I'm not sad to see the formula go. Let's see, moving on to part of my Smashbox duo from Turned On and Psych. I believe this one was Turned On. It was the lighter of the two. I actually really liked this one, and I'm sad to see it go. I know that Dana and Paula are probably like, I hate the Smashbox duo, but I know mine was different from Paula's because she had a matte shade. Both of mine were shimmer, so ours weren't exactly the same, but I actually liked it. And the next one is from the Alter Ego Temptress palette, which is the dupe for the Sultry palette. This was in the shade Lust. It was a very warm, like, transition shade for me. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. So, yeah, I actually wore it with the orange from the Profusion Eyes palette. They looked really good together. So, I'm sad to see that go, but I do have the actual shade in the Sultry palette since I have both of those palettes. So it's not like I don't have like a dupe of the dupe. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the next is two of them together because I happen to have the, you know, those magnetic stickers just holding two of them together. These were from the e.l.f. quad. I want to say it was the Blushing Beauty. And one was like a matte cream, like on the yellowish side of a matte cream. And the other one was like a satin, and it was kind of like a mauvey, very light mauve satin. I ended up frankening them together, and they made like a nice shade to set my eye primer. That's how I used it. This was a Coastal Scents Mica Pigment Interfine Red Mica. I started off really enjoying it, and then by the time I was done, I was like, I'm so over it. I'm glad it's gone. And the last one is another one from the Profusion Eyes palette. This was Static. It was a very light matte gray. I frankened it. Of course I did, because I franken everything. I actually frankened the gray with like the Sephora Colorista one, that ugly gray taupey color. It was awful, but together they actually worked very nicely because the matte gray was so light, like almost too light. So they kind of balanced each other out. So I am now officially at 21 eyeshadows, a very long way from 100. You know, I kind of knew once March 12th hit and all heck broke loose, so to speak, in this country. I knew I wasn't going to get to my 100 eyeshadows, but I kept going, and I'm going to keep going because I still would like to finish as many as possible. And I actually have 5 here. These are going to be my focus shadows for the next month, and hopefully I will have some empties, but we shall see. This is the other half of the Smashbox Duo. This is what I have left after a repress. It's not a ton, but it is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. But this is definitely a focus shadow, so that is one that I will be working on. What is left of the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons Cafe au Lait? That is a repress. You can probably see it's fairly thin, and crossing my fingers that both of those can be done. The Coastal Scents Chamois Nude. I think I can maybe have this done in a month. I'm hoping I can. It's got super pan, and then if you look, it's really getting kind of thin except for the very edges. So if that is not done by the next update, it is going to be super close. And then I have 2 other shades here that I don't know if I can finish them unless I don't do a lot of other color. You guys know I like my color, and I just can't wear the same colors day after day. Unless it's a neutral, like I have pink on today, I can't wear pink again tomorrow. I will have to wear a different like color, like bright color. So I want to work on Enchanted. This is from the Profusion Eyes palette. This is not a repress. This is like its original pressing. I have good progress on it. I don't know if I can get this done. I might try to, like, on days that I don't want to do like a full purple look, if I'm doing like a neutral look, maybe do my lower lash line in purple. Anything just to get progress on it. But I want to add that in with the other neutrals that I already showed you. Hopefully I can have good progress to possibly an empty by the next update. Same with this from the NYX, what was this one? This was the Femme Fatale Sex Bomb palette. It is a beautiful red. I really like to wear reds. I don't know why, but I really want to get some good usage on these 2. These are questionable because there is a lot of product left in them, but I do want to add these into my focus shadows for the month because even if I don't get them done in a month, I'm pretty daggone certain I can have them done by the end of the year. So I want to make sure that they are being focused on while I'm working on the 3 shades that I do believe that I can have done in the next month. So I think definitely 3 by the next update, possibly 5. I don't think there's anything else that I am panning right now that is that close. I mean, you never know. I might get on a kick and want to wear something over and over again. Who knows? I'm going to be working on everything else anyway, but so 3 definites and 2 possibles. So that is what I'm hoping for. It'll only take me to 24, potentially 26. Still a long way away from 100, and not even close to what I did last year, but this year sucked. Plain and simple, this year sucked. It is what it is. We're just going to keep going. All right, I am going to wrap this up. Let me know in the comments how many eyeshadows you have finished this year, because I'm curious, because I know I'm way behind. Way where I should be, but it's all good. So let me know how many you finished, how many you think you're going to finish in the next month or so. What are you working on? Let me know. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.